Governor Umoino emphasizes teamwork among newly sworn-in commissioners at inaugural ESCO meeting. Ini people celebrate reappointment of Ofiongofo as Commissioner for Agriculture. Plus, pupils of Scripture Union Nursery and Primary School Ikotekbene visit NTA Uyo on excursion to improve their pupils' extracurricular learning. Good morning and thanks for joining us on NTA Channel 12 Uyo. Do remember that this program is reaching you live on Star Times Channel 103 and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Do well to like our pages. Governor Umoino is emphasizing teamwork among members of the newly inaugurated State Executive Council. Speaking at the inaugural Executive Council meeting in the Government House, Uyo Governor Eno says the new commissioners and special advisors must share in his thoughts of a better Akwa Ibom. Clement Barrick.
One by one, the commissioners and special advisors arrived for the first State Executive Council meeting, 24 hours after they were sworn in by Governor Umoino. The governor and chairman of council then enters the ESCO chambers for commencement of business. A guest minister from Ghana, Bishop Bernard Asari, was there to pray the new ESCO members into office, challenging them to support and stand by Governor Umoino to fulfill the expectations of the people.
Let's collectively join our faith together and let's support His Excellency to pursue the vision, the Arise agenda that God has placed upon his heart.
For the governor, the inaugural meeting is to share his thoughts and redefine the roadmap of his administration for the Executive Council members, particularly those joining the team for the first time. He hopes to receive input from the ESCO members on how they intend making a difference in their respective ministries.
You may bring issues for deliberation. If it goes your way, fine. If it doesn't go your way, fine. But once a decision is taken, that's the position of ESCO. And we all stand by that position. We all support that decision and work through it. I expect that we'll work as a team. And this ESCO is an inaugural ESCO. And we have decided to do it quickly to be able to welcome you, get to share with you our thoughts, understanding in the various portfolios that have been assigned to you.
Prayers of rededication and commitment to fulfilling the ideals of the Arise agenda characterized the inaugural State Executive Council meeting. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
Stakeholders and people of Ini local government area of Akwa Ibom State have commended Governor Umoino for reappointing their daughter, Dr. Ofiongofo, as Commissioner for Agriculture. Etienne Ibanga reports that this was at a post-inaugural ceremony at the primary school in Ananamong in the local government area to celebrate Dr. Ofiong's reappointment. The report.
The atmosphere was jubilant, with stakeholders, elders, women, youth, and traditional rulers in Ini expressing their joy through songs, dances, and ovation. From the local government chairman to member representing Ini State's constituency in Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly and other stakeholders, their reactions were positive. They praised Governor Umoino for considering Dr. for fit for the appointment, noting that she will add value to his Arise agenda in agriculture, enhancing food sufficiency in the state.
We want to appreciate His Excellency the Governor for this love. We really appreciate it.
Assignment was given to her by the governor and she delivered on those assignments. And the governor found it pertinent. She has been able to interpret the Arise agenda of the governor. That is why the governor is finding fit to bring her on board again.
My worthy successor, you succeed. You will never fail. You will go higher and higher.
After has come back, we must stand tall to defeat our enemies if there is any.
The community pledged to support Dr. Four and affirm their commitment to governance continuity.
I use this opportunity to thank the executive governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Omoino, for the kindness, love he shows to the people of Ini.
The visibly elected Commissioner for, accompanied by her husband, thanked God for a reappointment and the support of stakeholders while appreciating Governor Moino for the opportunity to represent Ini in the State Executive Council.
Let's join hands together. We move the Arise agenda forward. We want to Arise agriculture number one. And then we need to number one in agriculture. In the local government. So please let's prepare ourselves. Let's go back to the farm.
As Dr. Fiongofo begins another journey in the Ministry of Agriculture, the people of Ini reaffirm their commitment to working with Governor Moino towards the promotion of peace, unity, and food availability in the state. Etieno Ibanga, ATN News.
There is when we return.
My name is Catherine Bassi and I am a realtor. Have you ever wondered how a beautifully finished home, offices or apartment will be? That is why I am introducing Chima's Power Plaza to you. Whether you're a resident of Uyo, its Enviro, or even in the diaspora, Chima's Furniture is set to transform the status of your home and offices. Get in touch with us for your dining set, chairs, TV and mirror consoles, table, wine bar, and lots more. Call the number on your screen as you can pay instrumentally and have any furniture delivered to your doorstep. Or visit our head office at number 124 Accra Road. Branches at number 5 Leopard Line and 149 Accra Road, all in Uyo, and you'll be glad you did.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadison Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
You're welcome back. Akwa Ibom residents are full of expectations from the newly inaugurated Executive Council members who assumed office on Monday, February 2025. Etienne Ibanga, who interacted with some residents, filed in this report.
It hopes for improved governance, infrastructure development, and economic empowerment. Akwa Ibom citizens are counting on the new executives to deliver on Governor Moino's Arise agenda.
I'm looking forward to see a very vibrant, structure, continue from where the last administration stops.
We need commissioners that will be going out to their ministries to work and treat the files on their tables, working assiduously for the growth of Akwa Ibom. In essence, I pray for a crop of commissioners that are not lazy, those that are hardworking, those that are interested in the growth of Akwa Ibom.
Getting the doctors on that cabinet is a very good one to fulfill their rights agenda, which I know that they will do much, and Their Excellency have done well to look out for professionals who can take his agenda to the highest esteem.
They also list key areas of focus for the soon to be inaugurated new executives.
The number one area would be how to create jobs for the teeming youth population. Akwa Ibom State. The other sector that I would want the new exco to look into would be to declare some kind of emergency on the educational sector. Most of the primary schools that we have, some of them are not in good condition. There are no roads to most of the rural areas. I expect the Commissioner for Works to have these as an agenda for his ministry. Commissioner for Justice, we need befitting courtrooms in Akwa Ibom. Some of the courtrooms are really nothing to write home about. They don't depict this beautiful state of Akwa Ibom.
If you look at the states spanning from the last projects around us, you see he had been able to continue from where the last government stops in terms of road, in terms of healthcare, in terms of agriculture and all that.
Doing so in the health sector, trying to get more health, primary health centers around the state, and I wish that as we do that, we have to get more health, reach out to the communities, employ more doctors and nurses, so that they not just the structures, so that we'll have human capacity in that building work.
With 27 nominees cleared by the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, expectations are high for the new executive members to make a positive impact on the state. Etienne Ibanga, NTN News.
The Nigerian Army will not rest until it addresses security challenges on the waterways of Akwa Ibom. The General Officer commanding the 6th Division of the Nigerian Army, Port Harcourt, Major General Eric Emeka, gave the assurance during his familiarization visit to Akwa Ibom State. Clement Barikwi has details.
The General Officer commanding on arrival in the state was received in Government House, Uyo, by Governor Umoino. Major General Eric Emeka, who commended the Akwa Ibom State government for a sustained and robust relationship with the security agencies, particularly the Nigerian Army, says the 6th Division is re-strategizing on tightening security along the waterways of the 4 states under its watch.
I've gone to the FOBA that links Akwa Ibom and rivers up to Abia State through the Imo River. I've addressed troops there. We carried out an operation on the other axis, and I've addressed troops here to see how the boats brigade can synergize and harmonize the operations.
Governor Umoino sees the visit as an opportunity for a renewed partnership, calling for an army battalion around the Oron axis.
The army has maintained good army-civil relationship with our people, and we'd like to continue to encourage that. We've had a good time.
The General Officer commanding had earlier inspected some military formations within the state. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
Another break beckons. More stories when we return.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24-hour spa supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services are available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badge Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Dito kanyan, isakiri yakin neme mubunum po mendo tamsitu kukara state nyan ye ake me ntonko kukara aku fa utimu siarifia koro ake menangandu bege ide memmo adu keri nambru fa utimo kebenduse NTA channel 12 yo etumo ekoto nemenyan keri namami adi daritie kwa weneze kenkarika amamia itiaba abu yoke minute erap meruap ndobiye yo kutemon simbego di yagineme kebu kubok mamobok mam ase trupa nemenyan mbaginengam po ibuno iyem kot irongyan.
You're welcome back now to the rest of our stories. Children in primary and secondary schools are being advised to take their studies seriously and be obedient to their teachers and parents to become great citizens in future. The General Manager NTA Uyo, Alice Ugbe, gave the charge when pupils from Scripture Union Nursery and Primary School, Ikarekbane, visited the station on an excursion. Mary Josephine Jerem reports.
The management and pupils of Scripture Union Nursery and Primary School on arrival on NTA Uyo were received by the Principal Administration Officer Mfonobong Moffat on behalf of the General Manager of the station. Mr. Moffat enlightened them on the workings of NTA Uyo, adding that the station has 6 departments which work together to achieve a common goal. He gave them a brief history of NTA and its core mandates to educate, entertain, and enlighten the people.
In NTA, we produce 2 types of programs for transmission. There's the one we call live program. There's another one we call recorded program. NTA has a policy that there must be a television station of NTA in every state capital of Nigeria. So from Akwa Ibom to Cross River to Abia to Sokoto to Borno to Lagos, you will find NTA station in every state capital. Not all programs are produced from the studio. As I said earlier on, there are some programs that you have to go to the location to produce it. Okay? You can only bring it back to the editing suite for the post-production processes.
They were taken to the various departments, including newsroom, programs and news studio, editing suite, transmitter room and the library, where some staff explained to them the processes of news gathering and program production as well as transmission. The head teacher of the school, Christiana Udo, says they brought the children to expose them to the rudiments of television broadcasting through NTA in order to prepare them for their career choices in future. She expresses gratitude to the management of NTA Uyo for giving them the opportunity to learn many things about the largest television network in Africa.
I know that learning does not end in the classroom. I wanted them to come and learn outside so that they will know how news is being gathered, and they will also know what it takes to give news information to other people in the community.
I've learned a lot of things. All the documents, how it's being saved in the flash drive. We also learn in the editing room how the work's being edited. I am very happy to be in NTA.
I really enjoyed this excursion trip to NTA. It is very interesting, and I would like to encourage other schools to also make provision for their children to come to NTA and learn as we have.
I learned on how to cast news, and I also learned on how to edit news. It was very amazing. We used mass to send out information.
Scripture Union Nursery and Primary School is located at Etugebe Street, Ikotekpene local government area, and is known for academic excellence and good morals. In Uyo, Mary Josephine Jerome, NTA News.
Parents are encouraged to take active role in educating their children about sex as early as possible and open discussions to help them make informed decisions as they grow. Comfort Victor, who spoke with some residents on sex education, came back with this report.
The spate of rape and other sexual violence among the youths in the society have become a source of worry to many citizens. Hence, people are now advocating for proper sex education of children by their parents. Sociologists believe that when children receive accurate information about their sex roles from trusted sources, they are more likely to develop a responsible attitude towards relationships and personal well-being.
We should, start early to educate our children with this sex education, so that they can know as they are growing up, they'll be able to know their left, from right.
The best age to start talking to our children about sex education is from the age of 3 to 4 years. Start from that age 3, it will help them to know, what to do per time, per age. I don't prefer engaging them, but to teach them, to let them know what sex means.
Research shows that many children rely on peers, social media, and the internet for information, which can often be misleading or incomplete. Some residents believe that lack of proper guidance increases the lack of misinformation, unhealthy relationships, and risky behaviors. They therefore advocate for creation of safe space for discussions at home for parents to help their children to understand topics such as consent, boundaries, and emotional well-being.
If parents do not teach her daughters about sex, when they get in there, they will say it is just a food to take. Not so. Some of them will go to abort them. Toddler to the preschool, to the primary school, and that up till the teenagers' age, for them to really get it and understand the body parts of, and be able to identify themselves as a boy, as a girl.
It is believed that parents speaking with their children can also help them comfortably learn and talk about their body development without shying away or dwelling in what they think is better. As society continues to evolve, equipping children with the right knowledge will empower them to make responsible choices, ensuring a healthier and safer future for the next generation. In Uyo, Comfort Victor, NTA News.
Family Worship Church Football Club defeated defending champions EFCC Football Club 4-3 on penalty shootout to win the FCT Football Association Cup title. Hamed Zango reports that 16 teams, including 2 female teams from across Abuja, participated in the competition.
After 90 minutes of goalless draw, the game was finally decided on shootout in favor of Family Worship FC. Coach Bumi Haruna is the head coach of Family Worship Church FC.
The trophy is just an addendum for the hard work we've done. If you look at it, you said penalties. We lost a chance to go to the NNL last season on penalties. In the Super 8, we also lost on penalties. So it demanded that we improve on penalty shootout. And I'm very happy that the players paid attention and the backroom staff, the coaches, everybody paid attention to it. So we had to improve on penalties. But before we get to penalties, we had to manage
the level of football that has been displayed. Both team and on NLO team, the NLO team, and we hope that before the federation, before the president called proper, there is going to be a very serious improvement in the team based on what we are seeing. We have organized pre-season, NLO pre-season for them, which we are going to start on Monday. All these are geared towards improving the team for future competition that is coming.
Full of tense moments, action packed from beginning to the end. I'm really impressed. I think the team that eventually won the trophy rightly deserve it.
Earlier, Enwood Female FC suffered 6-0 defeat to Nigeria Rattles. However, both the state champions and runners-up of the men's competition have already qualified for the National President Federation Cup, With this development,
is just to go to the Challenge Cup finals again. Last time we played the finals in Lagos, and this year again we are looking forward to play the finals and win it again.
It was a good game, though our expectation was a bit high, more than what we got from the game, because we were expecting more than the goal we scored.
With this development, no fewer than 74 clubs will participate in the state final of the 2025 President Federation Cup, which will hold across the 36 state and Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Already, the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, Director of Competitions, Ruth Davis, has reiterated the determination of the Federation to keep to the timeline set for the 2025 President Federation Cup, insisting that all the 36 states and FCTFS must submit the names of their representatives in the national competition on or before Sunday, February 23, 2025, or pay a fine of 1 million naira. Amazongo and 10 News.
Before we go, a recap of the major stories. Governor Umaino has emphasized teamwork among newly sworn-in commissioners at inaugural ESCO meeting. Ini people have celebrated the reappointment of Ofyong Ofo as commissioner in the state. You also heard in the news that pupils of Scripture Union Nursery and Primary School Ikotekpene have visited NTA Uyo on excursion to improve their pupils' extracurricular learning. Thanks for being part of Bulletin. Do have a beautiful day.